The one person who has not so far been driven mad by him is Barack Obama. The one person who is only now starting to make mistakes going after Donald Trump is Barack Obama. Why? Because Barack Obama is a troll. He's an expert troll. He's not only a great politician, he was expert at driving the right insane. He knew exactly what to say to make us crazy. And to some degree, I think it blew up on him because he lost all these seats, all the state governments, all the Democrats' strongholds fell around him because he was so busy making us crazy. But it did make the right make mistakes. And so he understands what Trump is doing. But just the other day, it may have been yesterday, he was at some economic conference and he started to compare Trump to Hitler. I mean, if this had been the other way around, if former President Bush had done this to Obama, are you kidding me? I mean, the papers would have set the world on fire with this. He says, this is Obama speaking, that's what happened in Germany in the 1930s. We have to tend this garden of democracy or else things could fall apart quickly. The danger is in growing complacent. That's what happened in Germany in the 1930s, which despite the democracy of the Weimar Republic and centuries of high-level cultural and scientific achievements, Adolf Hitler rose to dominate. 60 million people died, so you've got to pay attention and vote. So he's basically saying Trump is Hitler, our democracy is under attack, which is going to, that's Obama being trolled. But I think there are two things. One is Trump doesn't care. He doesn't care about the status quo, and everybody, right and left, is invested in the status quo. They're invested in the fight taking place the way the fight takes place. They're invested in the sides being drawn the way the sides are drawn. Everybody is. That's their profession. Whether it's, the commentators on the radio, whether it's the New York Times, whether it's the Democrats or the Republicans, they are all invested in the status quo, and he doesn't care about it. And it drives them nuts. It makes them nuts. And so they end up defending a status quo, which when you think about it, hasn't been going that well. When you look at North Korea building its weapons, not going so well. When you look at the endless death and murder in the Middle East that is always putting Israel on the defensive, not going so well. And that is something that he is like a revolutionary, and it's making them crazy. And most importantly, he is destroying the way we discuss things. And the reason that makes the left so mad is because they have controlled the way that we discuss things all this time. They've decided what words are racist, what attitudes are racist. They've decided that whether an individual is racist matters. I'm not sure it does. They've decided what's sexist. They've decided all of these things. And now, because Trump will not fall down when they say these things to him. He is changing the status quo. And I think so many people are invested in the way things are that I just think it drives them nuts. Plus, he's a troll. He knows exactly instinctively what will make them crazy.